Hi everyone, so I wanted to make a quick tutorial video on how we are going to be doing our digital learning. Make sure again that you are signed up for my Google Classroom. I sent a link to your child's email. If you did not receive that, if you want to join my class, this is the class code. I did send that in an email as well. So you can, they have to go through the portal. They have to click on their G Suite. That will send them to their Google Drive. They click the waffle here. This is what we call a waffle. They'll click the waffle here at the top. They'll find Google Classroom, and then a plus sign will be here, and they'll want to join class, and then they can put this code in. So when your child logs on, and that's how they should be getting on every single day. When your child gets on, they will not need to come to the classwork area. It's very overwhelming. I just wanted it to be one place for them to access all the assignments and all the information they need to be successful for the day. Excuse that, that's my email. But right here on the live stream, this is where they will find my virtual classroom. I will be uploading it that Sunday evening with all the assignments, and I'll probably upload the whole week if I can get to it, so that way you guys can all have it. So let me walk through what my virtual classroom will look like when they open it. Alright, so when they open it, this will be their home page, and they will click the next arrow. I didn't talk about this at Open House, I did just add it in today. These are the tiger traits that they should be following along. When they click on this picture here, it will bring them to a link about the Tiger incentives. Again, we're using the Class Dojo. That can be used during our small group where they can earn those points. It's only focusing on conduct, not not grades. Positive behavior, interacting with students, teamwork, collaboration, participation in the Zoom meetings. So these are what they can turn their points in for. So then they'll just go to the tab. They can even exit out of here. They'll click the next button, and the next button is our daily schedule, okay? So the daily agenda, if they were to click here, it goes to this page. Every day for each day, I will do a video just like this that explains what their assignments are more in depth. If whatever the assignment is, I will tell them what I'm expecting them to get done, if they need to turn it in, when it needs to be done by. So again, like I said, more in depth of the day assignments. So they'll just click right there. There's no links. I don't have that set up yet. These are the I can statements, so they just will click there, and it takes them to, opens up another browser of their I can for the day or the week. This is the website that I sent you in an email. This is a website for the parents and even the students for the how-to videos. Information about me, information about Ms. Thompson, my co-teacher, information about giving you the AKS, how-to videos, and learning resources. I did create this button, so if they need help, if something is happening, they can click there. And it brings them up to another slide. And it kind of goes through steps of what did they need to do. Did they refresh their page? Are they using Google Chrome instead of Internet Explorer? Did they exit out of the portal and log back in? Restart your computer, double check your Google Drive, watch how-to videos on that website, ask a family member, and then contact a teacher. So please tell your child that they need to do all this, because I will not be available during the day, because that's when I'm doing small groups. I am available at 7:30 to 8:15, and then 2:45 to 3:30. That's when I can answer emails and answer any questions. But during the day, if they're having trouble, this is what the steps they need to take to try to get it fixed, and they don't need to just stay on that problem. They need to try to do other assignments. And they can just exit out of that, and it brings them back here. So I said in my open house that every time they click on the pig, because pigs are my favorite animal, if they click on the pig, it brings them back to their daily schedule. We will have a class meeting. The class meeting will be held at 8:25 to 8:45. This is just a time where we can build our community, build our relationship. I can get to know the kids can get to know me. So when they click on class meeting, it'll bring them to here, and this is a big picture. It says Zoom, and if they click on the picture, it'll direct them to the Zoom meeting link, and that's all that they need to do. Again, they find the pig. Excuse me. They click it there. The next subject is reading. This is 8:45 to 9:55. So when they click on reading, each subject will have a title page. So they'll see the title page, and all they need to do is go click the arrow to the next. This is our small groups. Miss Thompson, I will add her small groups of when she sends that to me. So I would recommend that your child writes their time down. Their time isn't going to change. So all they have to do is find their name, find the day, find their name, and then click on the time to join the small group. So then they will continue with the arrow, and then this will bring them up to their reading. I did add in this is a great online library that they can go to that they might be asked to do in their assignments, and then there's also Read Theory. So they just have to click on the picture and it'll take them directly to the link. So I want to show you what it'll look like. I don't have this set up for all the classes, but they will click on the middle poster, and when they do, it'll direct them to their Google Classroom. But it'll only show for reading. So everything in here, you have the directions, you have all the links. Like for August 12th, they'll have to do a interactive read aloud. There's the mini lesson. Here's some videos to help you with your assignment, and then here's the assignment, and then the directions are right there. Okay, so they do all of this, they follow the directions, and then when they're done with reading, they can exit out of this tab, and then it'll bring them back to the slide, and then they find the pig, and the pig will bring them back to the daily schedule. Specials, if they click specials, it'll have what their specials is. Our special teachers are going to send us a link to a Zoom meeting that they will be conducting for the week, and they will also be sending us a link to their lessons. Click the pig. Science and social studies, we will not be doing these, both subjects, every day. So we'll be doing it by unit. So our first unit, we're going to start with social studies, and when we're done with our first unit, then we'll switch over to science. So, but I'm going to just show you what it looks like. So if they click science, there's the title page. They'll click the next arrow, and then they would click right here, and just like how reading did, it'll go straight directly to their Google Classroom and have the directions and everything that they need to complete for the day. They'll find the pig, they'll go back. Again, they won't be doing science and social studies in one day. It'll just be, I just have them both up here, and they will be instructed during my agenda video of which subject they're doing. So here's social studies, and then they would hit Liberty Kids right here, and it'll again go directly towards the social studies assignments in the Google Classroom. And then they find the pig again. We have an hour lunch break, okay? And I was telling the students too that during this time they need to be taking frequent breaks. If it gets kind of tiring just to be sitting at the computer, but they don't have to wait till lunch to take a break. They can take a break anytime in between here. Then we have math, 12:30 to 1:40. So just like reading, there's the title page. They have the small Zoom sessions. Again, Miss Thompson, when she gives me hers, I'll send hers in with her students that she might be meeting, and we might be switching it up of who she meets, but just for right now, just try to keep it simple. The time and the group, they're kind of permanent right now until further notice. So you find the day, you find your time, or you find your name, then you find your time. You click on the time, and it'll directly give you a link to the Zoom meeting. Again, like I had said earlier, if I see you in reading, I'll also be seeing you in writing that day, because reading and writing go hand in hand. So if I see your child in reading, I'll see them in writing at the end of the day. If I don't see them in reading or writing, I'll be seeing them in math. Our expectation is to meet every child in every day. Okay, so after that, they'll go to the next slide, and then they'll click on this poster, and it'll go directly to their Google Classroom where they will have all the assignments and the directions. They'll click on the pig when they're done, and then they have their writing. So they'll do the same thing. Title page, there is their writing time and who I'm meeting with them. These are a little bit larger groups. It's kind of, I'm combining two groups in one. But again, they just have to click on the time and it goes directly to that link. They click on the pig, and then spelling. What they'll be doing is they have a spelling choice board. They'll have 2 weeks to complete the spelling choice board, because in every 2 weeks we'll be giving them a spelling test, and we determine what their words are. Not everybody's going to have the same words, but we'll determine what their words are when they take the pre-assessment next Friday, or the Friday the week of when we come back. So as you can see, there's no pig on this page, so they're just going to go to the next slide. And the next slide, they can go through this if they want. I thought it was helpful. If they don't, that's okay. But it's just today's to-do list. It's just to check off things to make sure that they have done everything for reading, science, history, math, and spelling. My professor did this for me, and I found it to be very helpful. Reading, it just tells them what they should have been, what they should have completed, and what they should have done, and they can kind of just say to themselves, check, 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 or they can even print the slide out if they want to. When they click the pig, go to the next subject, it's the same thing. And these are going to change too depending on what I'm asking them to do for each subject. And then the same thing for social studies, same thing for math, same thing for writing, just the checklist, and then for spelling. And when they click the pig, this will show up, and then this will let them know that they have completed everything for that assignment. I will be trying to post the week that they first start school, that Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm going to try to at least post it either Sunday or even that Monday, to make sure that they can get on and they can kind of navigate through and kind of get used to it before we really start, and we'll try to fix any problems. But I hope this video helps, and I hope you enjoy my virtual classroom. Let me know if you have any questions.